welcome back to my channel. Okay, so a new video for this week, stop losses. So you guys have been asking for this one for a long time. Here it is. Here is the video on stop losses. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy this. Before I crack on, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's sambora.00. If you want to join the Sambora trading community, you can DM me on my Instagram, or you can email me eduardosambora@yahoo.com. Okay, so first of all, what is a stop loss? A stop loss is an instrument, or it's a piece of technical software that allows you to basically say that you don't want your position to go either below or above a certain price. Okay, so you actually ask for a specific price, okay, for where your stop loss is. And so how it works is, as soon as the price hits that price range, your position is automatically liquidated, so it's closed. Okay, so you can do this for, I mean, it says stop loss, but you can initiate this for being in the red, i.e. a loss, but you can also initiate this for being in profit. Okay, so stop loss, it was initially used to minimize risk, but you can also implement it when you go into the green. Okay, so have I ever used a stop loss? Well, I've been trading the stock market now for over 3 years, 3 years, 2 months, something like that. Been in the business for just over 4 years. And I have experimented with absolutely everything. I've experimented with brokers, different strategies, stocks, futures, etc., etc. And I have done a lot of work and a lot of research on stop losses, and I used to use them. The early days of my trading, I used to use them because I always thought to myself, okay, especially when I was intraday trading or swing trading, I always thought to myself that I go to sleep, you know, I don't wake up during the night, I wake up the next morning, I need that peace of mind of knowing that my account hasn't been blown because, you know, it's went that far away from my initial entry. But what you need to know is, there's a number of things, first of all, that you need to know about stop losses is, in my opinion, you should not use them when you're scalp trading, because when you're scalp trading, you're in and out in seconds or minutes, so why would you need a stop loss? For me, you should never ever use a stop loss when you are scalp trading, because when you think about it, when you look at the charts, when you're looking at the candles, you get these big spikes and you get these big pullbacks. They might last a second and then it recovers and it goes in the opposite direction. If you go putting a stop loss in, your stop loss is going to be triggered. Okay, you're going to be liquidated, you're going to have a loss, and then 2 seconds later you're going to realize that your stop loss was too tight and you would have actually been in the green. So in terms of scalp trading, it actually takes away from the fact that you're managing this position. So if you put a stop loss in, you're no longer in control of this position, okay? The broker is in control of the position, not you. So when you were trading, you must have control. You have to have control. So why would you hand over control of your position, more importantly, of your money? Why would you hand that over to somebody else? Okay? Now, I have experienced this so many times, and I bet you guys have too, where you've been stopped out, it's reversed, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, my God, if I hadn't put that stop loss in, I'd have made money. How many times has it happened? You know, I lost count of the number of times. So I used to use it when I was scalp trading, but I'm telling you right now that when you scalp trade, setting a stop loss with your broker does not work. 100% it does not work, okay? It doesn't. Does it work with intraday swing trading? If you cannot be looking at your screen all the time, yes, it is advisable to put a stop loss in, but that is a completely different set of circumstances. Same with swing trading. Should you use a stop loss when you're swing trading? Probably yes. But again, that's because you're probably not going to be, well, you're not going to be looking at that position 24/7, are you? Especially if you're trading futures. And I predominantly trade futures, so of course this is what I'm speaking about. And futures, you know, from Monday to Friday runs 24/7. So therefore, if you're swing trading, it is advisable to use a stop loss. If you're intraday trading, if you cannot look at your screen for the full duration of the position being opened, yes, it is advisable to have a stop loss. But I'm telling you right now, guys, do not use a stop loss. In my opinion, this is my opinion, through my experience tells me to not use a stop loss when scalp trading. Okay, now there's a number of conspiracy theories about this as well, and I actually believe some of them to be true. So the biggest one is that they say that the brokers, okay, and the market makers or the market movers know roughly where stop losses are going to be set. Now they don't know your personal stop loss, but these guys are very intelligent and they have IT systems that do a lot of analysis, and they can roughly work out, depending on the price, depending on the time of year, depending on the volume, the volatility of the stock market, they can work out roughly where traders are going to place a stop loss on scalp trading. Okay, now they can literally make sure that that price goes to that particular price to initiate a stop loss. Sounds crazy, but I'm telling you it's true. I'm telling you right now that it's true. The market makers, the market movers do actually hunt down your stop loss, not your personal stop loss, the price range. So they know roughly, because when you think about it as well, the stock market is a situation where somebody wins and somebody loses. Okay, so either the trader wins, i.e. we're talking about retail trading here, so the retail trader wins or somebody on the other side. Okay, so as a retail trader, you don't have access to the kind of infrastructure and the kind of software that these big banking institutions and hedge fund companies have got access to. So they know where you're going to set your stop loss. They have that insight. So they actually hunt down stop loss price movements. They literally do. Okay, it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, again, I believe it to be true. So, stop losses, guys. Again, my advice, my opinion, through my own experience, do not use it when you're scalp trading. Yes, use it when you're intraday trading, but only if you cannot look at the position for the duration of that intraday swing. I would advise it when you're swing trading, because again, especially on futures, because we're trading futures predominantly these days, you have to make sure that you have some kind of control. But it all comes down to one thing: you have to experience these things. Okay, so it's the same as anything. I'll say this, and another person will say it, but you actually have to experience this yourself to fully understand and comprehend exactly what it is that I'm saying and what other traders are also saying. So give it a try. But if you're gonna experiment, you should always experiment on a demo account or with paper trading. Okay, you should never use real money when you are experimenting. Okay, so in the past, whenever I've experimented, I've always went back to a demo account, or I've always went back to a paper trading account to trial different things. You should never trial things with real capital, with real money. So stop losses, it's something that the brokers like you to use, by the way. The brokers like you to use that stop loss because the chances are that you're going to get stopped out. Because of the spread and because of how these stop losses are set in terms of their IT function, brokers like you to use a stop loss because 9 times out of 10 you're going to get stopped out. Okay, so do yourself a favor, stay in control of your money when you are scalp trading. Do not use a stop loss when you are scalp trading. This is my experience. I do not use a stop loss when I'm scalp trading because I want to have control and I want to be able to manage my position while I'm scalp trading. Bearing in mind, sometimes you're only in for seconds or sometimes you're only in for a few minutes. Okay, so there really isn't much more to it. There's a lot of information out there. I could go on for the next hour about stop losses, but it's going to bore you for one, and for two, it's just going to confuse you. What I've told you today is a basic overview of my experience in the market over the last 4 years of using stop losses. And I will leave you with this. It's called a stop loss. Why do you think it's called a stop loss? It's called a stop loss because you are choosing to lose. Yeah, you are choosing to lose. That's why it's called a stop loss. You're choosing to lose. Okay? With scalp trading, you are literally choosing to lose. So again, I never ever use a stop loss when I'm scalp trading. Intraday is different. Swing trading is different. It's completely different kettle of fish. But as you know, I predominantly scalp trade. I rarely swing trade. I rarely intraday trade. So therefore, this video is about scalp trading. Again, I do not use a stop loss. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some kind of insight into stop losses. Again, there's a lot of information online. Go and check it out for yourself. But again, you know, be mindful. It's called a stop loss for a reason. Okay, so see you guys again for another video very soon. Again, it's bloody hot now in Malta. It's hot. I'm absolutely sweating here. So the fan is going on immediately as soon as I stop this video. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you again real soon for more videos.